Welcome to another episode of the Black Swan Podcast, the All-Star Edition. Y'all know I love basketball, so I'm super excited. I can't wait to talk about this shit. I don't like how they do my boy Westbrook. I'm gonna start this shit off right now. Fuck you, LeBron James. I don't like how they do my boy Westbrook. Who the hell you think you are, LeBron James, to trade Russell Westbrook for Ben motherfucking Simmons? Y'all talking ass. Anyway, this is the Black Swan Podcast. That's BLACKSWAAN. I'm your host, Anwar Snuffy Dog Smith. As always, you know we got Smoothie with us. You know that's the sportsman in the building. But we got some new guests, special guests. Let me shout out Carl first. What's going on, Carl? We got Caprell. What's going on, Caprell? He's my resident basketball guru. Every time we inside the groups, they want to talk, they basketball talk. When we out and then we talking, they want to start running on with they talks. I think one of them is a LeBron fan. So we about to get into this and have a good time. All right, so we gonna let Smoothie give us a little details about the All-Star Weekend, All-Star Game.
Yeah, definitely. All-Star Weekend is this weekend. It's popping 15th of February to the 17th of February. It's happening in Charlotte, North Carolina at the Spectrum Center. And everything should be on TNT, right?
Yeah, I think everything is on TNT. No, I think the celebrity game may be on ESPN. I mean, if you choose to watch that, but we'll get into that as well. We'll get into that as well. All right, so first off, started off. You got Team LeBron versus Team Giannis. We got to be looking at the lineups and the list and the draft orders and everything in front of us. What y'all thought about the draft? First of all, it was on TV this year.
It was nice.
You thought so?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, it's definitely something missing from last year. I thought it might have been a little bit more animated, but anytime you're dealing with LeBron, it's going to be a little. When I say politic-ish,
reserve, yes.
Reserve, you know, because he got to hit you with a. He can't be all out.
Because even that little tampering joke they made during it was a little awkward. It got awkward.
Yeah, you know,
he took that sip. He's like,
he took that sip. You know,
he said,
but
I can't believe he said that shit.
Right, you know, but I feel that it brings a spiciness to the All-Star game. It's actually an idea by Chris Paul. I don't know if y'all know. He went to, but Adam Silver told him, hey,
we need something.
The All-Star game is losing its luster. What do you think we can do? And he came up with the idea, hey, let's pick teams. You're gonna still have all-stars. It's gonna be the same regular, but I think it's 12 or 15 guys each side. But we're not gonna have necessarily East versus West. It's just gonna be a mash. You know, and I thought it was a great concept.
I didn't know that was his idea.
yeah, playground style, they say.
Shout out to him, man. I mean, fuck Chris Paul, but shout out to him, man.
You know, Chris Paul, you know, he behind the scenes of
basketball.
But
no, he's the president. He's the president of the Players Association.
He does a whole lot.
Yeah, but fuck that guy, man.
He on the court. He's on the court. He's a dick. But yeah, we're not talking about that right now. He's not an all-star, so we're not talking about that. But shout out Chris Paul for coming up with a new concept, little playground feel, so everybody feeling it. So let's go, Team LeBron, Team Giannis. What y'all think?
This crowd is a bit rough.
It's the Black Swan Podcast. That's BLACKSWAAN. We keep it real. What y'all think about the Team LeBron, Team Giannis?
The only, well, sorry, I'll let Carl chime in.
The starters, I like Giannis starters. To be honest with you.
Real talk.
Yeah, the starters for Giannis is tight.
Well, what I'll say about Giannis's starters over LeBron's starters is that Giannis, like, don't miss a shot because they getting the rebound. Hands down. They got Embiid, then they got Giannis. LeBron, KD is the tallest person. I mean, granted, he is about 6'11", 7 foot, but you don't have any true traditional big men on LeBron's team.
Like dead ass, like they all smalls. They all threes. With
the exception
in today's NBA, we could call them forwards. We call Kevin Durant and LeBron.
You can call it what you want.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day,
But-
like you see what I'm saying? Like
I mean, Kevin Garnett really and truly is a small forward. Kawhi Leonard, small forward. LeBron James, small forward. Harden has been known to play small forward at times.
He's a two.
Right. Two. But he's a two. But I mean, he does it when it's Chris Paul, Gordon, and him on the field at the court at the same time. He plays the three. You know, and then Kyrie's the smallest one. So they're very small. But I mean, I know we're only talking about the starters now, but when you get into LeBron's team, LeBron's team is definitely better.
All right, let's not. Before we jump in, I want to say something real quick. Now, if you look at the starters, like we're talking about the starters, individual players, This is street. This is like not street ball, but this is a more freestyle type of game. When I look at LeBron stars, you got James Harden, best one-on-one player. Kyrie Irving, arguably one of the best one-on-one player. Kevin Durant might be the best one-on-one player in the league. LeBron James, people just scared of him and he big as hell. They got a better freestyle game. Versus when you go out in this all-star game, run up and down the court, do some acrobatic, athletic, fast-paced. Only when I look at Giannis team, I see Paul
the
George.
Greatest shooter
Curry could shoot.
in NBA
Curry
history.
could shoot,
No
boy.
way. Put respect on the smart
no.
name, boy. No, because you want to lotion up LeBron like you ain't no big LeBron fan and all this and LeBron, and you giving this nigga all this lotion.
Because I call him big?
Bro, but like you trying to say like this one of the greatest teams ever assembled. It's just like I feel like it's disrespectful to what Giannis is bringing to the table. Because
If this was a starting lineup in the league, this would be exactly the greatest team ever assembled.
no,
Where?
there's no answer.
LeBron's
for Joel
team
Embiid.
LeBron.
There's no answer for Joel
And you
Embiid.
try, in real life, you trying to tell me
Hold on.
starting fives, this would beat this team?
There's no answer for Joel Embiid. That's number one.
Giannis team is
Number
is
two,
NBA team.
LeBron is the best answer you have for Giannis. And
What's the answer for KD?
what the fuck you mean?
Okay,
What's the answer
I'll
for
put it like
KD?
this. If LeBron's team runs hot, even though you have Steph on the next team, you're not outscoring this team.
Pull up Kemba Walker 3
I don't give a shit.
right now.
I don't give a shit who
Okay.
you pull up with Kemba Walker.
Kemba Walker's the worst
There's
player on
nobody.
this
that-
list.
right.
Stop.
Okay.
Let's stop.
Kemba Walker
Yeah.
isn't better than anybody
No.
on LeBron. Steph Curry is only better than Kyrie Irving.
That's even debatable. But I feel like
Steph
you
Curry.
missing-
Who else? He better
Steph
than-
isn't better than KD.
No,
he isn't better
I'm
than
not-
LeBron.
I
He
don't
isn't
think-
better than Harden, and he isn't better than Kawhi Leonard.
I was gonna say I don't think Curry is better than Kyrie, bro. Like let's call him breaks.
Oh my
saying.
Oh my
Like
God.
that's
saying.
where I was going with that one. That's where I was going with that one. That one. That's why I said that one is highly debatable.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just
I'm
saying.
just saying. If you look at Giannis' starting five, like straight up, the team, like I feel it gels better.
No,
because
Giannis has more balance.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You have way
Giannis
too
has
many
more balance,
people,
yeah.
high usage players on LeBron's team, and I don't think they're going to gel as well as someone like a Giannis who could attack you at everywhere on the court at any given time.
And if you slow the game down, and it's all-star game, Giannis got you.
But this ain't gonna be a slow down game. Why
How
not?
you mean?
I definitely
the
believe
last
they could blow
couple
them
games-
out in the first 3 quarters.
The last couple games,
get blown out?
170.
Giannis.
They've been going 170, 180s, bro. And again, I don't think the starters are going to be the finishing unit
Okay.
because I'm pretty sure AD is gonna finish. AD is gonna be in the field. It's gonna be in the court at the end.
All I see
Right?
on Giannis' team is shooters, like no lie.
Who shooters on Giannis? Are you
Me?
watching the right? Are you looking?
Middleton.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Before
You
that,
see what I'm saying?
let's get into
Russell.
the what you call that? The
Russell?
bench.
Who Russell? Who Russell?
D'Angelo
He shouldn't have been
Russell.
He shouldn't have been there.
Is a shooter.
Yes. We can pull it up.
So he's a better shooter than Bradley Beal.
I'm not gonna say that. Let's pump the brakes. I'm talking about.
He's
like,
a better shooter than Damian Lillard.
Hold on, pause.
He's a better shooter than Klay Thompson.
Can we pause the podcast? Let me pause. Smoothie, you
That's-
come here drunk?
No, I
Like you saying a lot of wild shit.
He drinking
I'm
flip.
I'm just saying pull up the stats. I'm just
damn,
saying pull
bro.
up the stats.
D'Angelo Russell?
I'm just saying pull up.
Out of all the names, to look
You
on
realize,
this list.
you realize he's a reserve.
Nigga say fuck Kyle
You
Lowry.
realize he really ain't an all-star.
He's an injured reserve.
Right. Only because Victor Oladipo get hurt.
I'm just trying to say.
That's what the name you can go
Only
on.
because John Wall been hurt a little while.
Right.
So don't forget that.
Let's just put some respect on the New Jersey Nets, like real talk.
They nice.
No,
Yeah,
no.
they're nice.
They've had a breakout season.
And Russell has been playing like really good.
His best season
I
to
think he's
date.
been shooting good.
But he is the worst all-star.
Let's look at this list real quick. I don't know. Ben
I'm arguing with
Simmons.
that. No,
No,
come on, bro.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
Come on,
LaMarcus
bro.
Aldridge
I
is
would
a
give it to
beast.
the Rose.
There's
I would give it to
D'Angelo
the
Russell
Rose.
is not a better player than anyone on this list, and I'll even say that.
Bradley
Like,
Beal
No.
team
I said
ain't
right
out.
now.
Bradley Beal team
No.
ain't in nowhere in the playoffs.
Yeah,
So
but
I don't know why
They're
he
decimated by
balling.
injuries, though.
yeah,
balling.
he been balling.
Right. But I mean, Dirk and Dwayne Wade are honorary all-stars.
they ain't talking
So
that.
this is a career body of work. This isn't a this season.
I don't
You
think they should do
understand?
that though.
I think they should. It's an all-star game. It's not real.
Why
This
not?
is the time to do it.
It's for the fans. This
Real
is the last
talk.
time we
So
get
why
to
the
see
fans
Wade.
didn't vote them in?
This is
Don't
the
say it's for the
last.
fans.
No, but I'm saying this is the last time we get to see Wade. Last time we get to see Nowitzki.
Right.
Come on.
I don't have a problem with it. I mean,
I don't want them in the game. The
me
whole
being
time.
a long-time Laker, they did the same thing for Magic. when Magic got the net.
They do it for Kobe most recently.
Yeah, so I mean, it happens. They let Craig Hodges participate in the 3-point shooting contest, and he wasn't even on the team. I'm the Lord, so don't worry. I mean, I go way back. I go way back. But I'm just saying. So I don't have a problem with it. But I mean, you do have. I'll tell you this. When you look at
snipers,
when you look at Giannis's team,
I see why your favorite team is Phoenix Suns. Wait, dog, stop it. His favorite team is the Phoenix
I'm
Suns.
just saying, like,
so him and not him and not is the only people who vote for the Phoenix Suns. Phoenix Suns, I know.
Like,
But
listen, it's a difficult time in our
I'll tell you one
relationship
thing.
right
I'll
now.
tell you.
Let's not talk about that.
I'll tell you one thing that I like about Giannis's team, that I may give the edge to them in. They got some pit bulls on their team, and when I say they got some pit bulls, dudes who don't come to lose every night with. Like dudes, who, you playing with your friends, and you got that one dude, nobody else sweating, but this dude dripping sweat, and he cursing with everybody.
Giannis,
Yeah.
Kemba, Russell Westbrook.
They got some, like they don't come to lose.
I don't think Russell Westbrook come on. I think he's always a viable MVP candidate every time he comes on the court.
My dark horse fit. I mean, we don't want. That's a part of the segment.
We ain't get there yet.
But
get there yet.
They got some dudes who come to play every day. Like Jokic got something to prove. I think he's the first time All-Star. First time All-Stars, younger dudes always want to do more in All-Star games. As you can see, LeBron has a lot of vets. Dudes who've been in the All-Star game 5, 6, 7.
Because they're Charlotte.
Right. So, if I had to pick the team to win,
Wait.
the East, Giannis team, because he have younger All-Stars on his team, and
You
they're
can
going to
imagine.
want to do more.
You can imagine.
What I think is when you listen to Kevin Durant talk, he is not the type. He think he's the best player in the fucking world. He is not the type to go on this court to go lose to these niggas. LeBron, he was laughing when he heard about Giannis' team. When the interviewers asked him, Kevin Durant was like, "Come on, dog. What you think, baby? We gonna kill them." So I don't think he coming on this court with no expectations of losing this game.
No, I don't think anybody's coming to lose. But when you done been in this rodeo 6, 7, 8, 9, some of these dudes, LeBron, 12 times, 13 times, it becomes a little routine.
Bro,
They just is vacation.
LeBron reserves can make a starting 5 for the All-Star.
Of course.
Who 5 you see on LeBron on Giannis team can make a starting 5?
Okay, watch this,
Westbrook.
right? Hold on.
A starting 5.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
I can do it right now.
Yes.
I can do it right
Okay,
now.
yeah.
Okay.
Westbrook.
That's
Uh-huh.
it.
Westbrook,
That's it.
Jokic.
Uh-huh.
Jokic is a beast on there.
Yes.
Don't
Yeah,
sleep
okay,
on the
my
white
bad,
boy.
Jokic.
Yes.
Right? Blake Griffin has been having a
Fine.
quiet nice season.
No, that don't stop.
No, man.
That don't stop.
Let's stop right
Chris
there.
Middleton.
Chris
has been having a
Middleton,
good season.
come on, put some
To be a
respect.
starter?
Put some respect.
No,
on Chris Middleton.
you're right.
name.
Chris Middleton.
To be a starter
No,
on
no,
All-Star
you
team?
wouldn't say Chris Middleton.
That's why I say, but y'all say Blake Griffin. I don't know. When we think
Yes,
forwards,
Blake
Blake
Griffin.
Griffin
Blake
is a
Griffin.
top 4 forward.
Look at his numbers.
Would he be
Look at his
is he
Is he
numbers.
a top 4 forward in
In
the
my-
league? And y'all just call all the
Power
people
forward?
forwards.
Power forward?
But y'all just say forwards.
Okay, power forward.
If you want to say specifically power forward, boom. Top 4, he over LaMarcus Aldridge. He over Anthony Davis. Or
No.
He over who else we
Only
got?
two though.
Let me think.
Come on, yeah.
That's
come
only
on,
two.
Find one. Like,
You know, this all
He better than
Draymond?
Draymond.
Yeah, better than Draymond. I'm not
Okay.
arguing that better than Draymond. Let me think power forwards. Who else power forwards? Can we call some names? Somebody
Even-
leave me
yeah,
hanging.
Serge.
Don't leave me hanging.
Who's Serge Ibaka? He's
Yeah.
better than Serge
I
Ibaka.
feel like
There's no
y'all
doubt.
all garbage power
There's
forwards.
no doubt about that.
Okay, all right.
Power
Like-
forward.
I am not
It-
saying Blake Griffin. Nice. No, I'm saying I love to watch the Pistons play.
Blake Griffin this year has crept back in, probably in the top 20-25 players in the league. I think I can say.
If watching him play, it's
I
almost
think
like
I think I can say that comfortably.
it's almost like what you was doing with the Clippers. Like remember that year when Chris Paul got injured and it was just the Blake show? He looked like that.
But that's every year Chris Paul's for the last 5
Oh
6
God,
years.
he's getting distracted. He's getting
No,
distracted.
I ain't getting distracted. Being honest, I mean,
All right, so one more question before we get one more question. All right, we talking about the teams. You're all saying the teams ain't looking too stocky in terms of the benchmark for the Giannis team. Who gets snubbed? Who should have been on this All-Star team that they didn't make the All-Star team?
The little rookie from Dallas.
yeah.
Who you was gonna take off? Before you say
Doncic.
that, you gotta take somebody off the list, off
Russell.
the west,
You gotta go
from the west.
From the West.
Yeah,
From the West?
take a guard off the west.
He balling better than Klay Thompson than me.
Come
He
on,
is.
man.
He
I mean,
is.
come
He
here.
is.
I mean, I'm more valuable to his team.
Klay just had 2 weeks of a good season.
there's Clay has just recently come with the
Come
slump.
on, man.
Yeah, I think they taking
Okay.
Clay
It's-
off. The
Nah,
No, that's what I said. Like,
I'll take off Klay.
okay.
There's 2 players. I don't know if you could necessarily take them off the West because the West from a front court perspective, well, the back court perspective and guards,
Nice.
is stop, right? But two players that I thought deserve some type of recognition. I thought Donovan Mitchell, he's still putting up a very nice season his sophomore year, and CJ McCollum.
And that's two guys who just probably wasn't going to make
Right.
because of the England.
Like, don't forget now, I think this is only Damian Lillard's like third or fourth.
Third, but the first one was like an injury replacement.
Right.
So this is second actually making it.
Demons get snubbed off everything.
Right, and I'm saying
Right.
he way
But-
better than a lot of guys.
Right. I mean, like, Dame Lillard,
I think he wanted the better guy. He might be
he's-
Curry level
he's put Curry in the washer.
when they play each other.
Like the
Head,
washer.
he's killed Curry head to head.
You know? So, those are probably the only two dudes. And then your boy break down crying the other day.
Gobert.
Gobert.
But Gomez,
But-
I think he was used.
But no, he's not an all-star, though.
No,
He's not an all-star. No.
Defensive win shares.
No.
He's leading his team.
No.
He's one of the reasons why his team is winning. Same as Donovan Mitchell. I think they're equal share. So I look at them like DeRozan and Aldridge.
But look at
Equal
the
share, but who deserve it?
Yeah, but see, when you
What the
put...
big season supposed to be though?
Okay, is he better? You saying... Is he having a better season than Karl Anthony Towns? Is he has? If he have
DeRozan in the playoffs. So it's rough for me.
Yeah.
I had to give it over Karl Anthony Towns. I'm glad you said that. I had to give it over Karl Anthony Towns.
No, sir. No, sir.
I'm not even gonna say which team in the playoff.
How are you affecting your team?
'Cause right now,
That's what I think. How do you affect your team?
LeBron ain't in the playoffs.
That's an argument I wanted to get to as well.
But
He's still
take
going to
him
be
out
an
then.
all-star.
He's voted in.
And even though he still would have been an all-star, even if he wasn't voted in.
Yeah.
But, man, I would have weighed him a little high. He would have been on the scrape for me, the cusp.
Great.
If he wasn't voted in, he would have been on the cusp. Because you can't be in 10th place.
cusp- the
I
cusp-
didn't play with 17 games.
The Cups are what?
The cusp of making the all-star team.
Okay, before that injury, where he was.
Fourth.
Okay.
So, yeah, they was running this count on by.
So we can't say all these.
And then,
like a
and
now.
let's not forget too now.
He
Let's
didn't
not
play 17 games.
Hold on.
Where he was before that.
Hold on, and let's not forget too now. But see, I don't want to make this about the Lakers, so let's not go.
Yeah.
Because literally, they had three starters out at the exact same time.
Mm-hmm.
Lonzo, Rondo, and LeBron, and JaVale McGee missed games in that stretch.
So, you
So
expect
dropping
this
from
now.
4 to 10, I surprised they in 10. But we and that's my team. But we're diverse.
All right. All right, so let's move on. All-Star Saturday night. All right, so All-Star Saturday night is normally the most exciting night for me. I personally think so. I love to watch the skills challenge. Every year they kind of switch it up and make it different. I think just do the bigs versus the smalls. I don't know how you feel about that, but got
I like
contest.
the little mix up.
The bigs versus the smalls.
Yeah, I like it.
But because it's a speed competition, though, how the big can compete with a small?
But
in speed?
I tell you this though,
That
bigs
went before.
Yeah, but that's true.
and the bigs usually hit the 3-point
The
shot.
shot first. Yeah,
Yeah.
they normally hit the shot first. But we got the big and the small. So all right, since we're gonna talk about the skills challenge, y'all looking at the list right now.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the person y'all think pull this off.
No, Trey. Ice
Trey?
I feel he get this.
So that's Trey Young from Atlanta. Carl picking Trey Young from Atlanta. We're gonna put these up on the screen.
And boy, I between Doncic and Fox.
Fox is definitely going to get down the court faster than everybody else.
I think so too.
But you know what though?
Shooter.
But you know what? Right. But you know where I can go with though? I can go with the Steely vet. I can take Mike Conley.
Conley? Okay.
Because you know what? He ain't getting no jitters. He ain't getting nervous. And he's a fundamental player.
Alright.
Nothing against everybody else, but I agree with
definitive
Conley.
pick. Give me a definitive pick.
I'm gonna go with Doncic.
You go Doncic?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Fox then. I think Fox, he had the mindset like, yo, I want to show people who I am today.
He's going to
So,
rush. And that's
yeah,
going to be the
yeah.
problem. He's going to rush.
rush.
Yeah, what Jokic, right? I think that's slow
On
dribble.
Nikola Vucevic. Because, you know, we can shoot them trees, Nikola Vucevic.
Right. But I'm going to go with the Steely vet. I'm going to go with Mike Conley.
All right, then. So anybody, no one thinking about Tatum? No one thinking about Tatum? Come on.
I'm straight.
Man.
No one even Kuzma. No one mentioned Kuzma.
Everybody got a chance. Everybody has a chance. But I
mean, they in the game, so
right,
they
they
have
got a chance, you know, but yeah, I'm good.
All right. So we gonna put the screens. We gonna hold them to that. We gonna put these up on the screen.
I don't think we need to talk about the 3-point shooting company. Everybody in here going for Buddy.
I mean, hands down.
I don't care. Everybody picking Buddy.
I want Buddy
I want him
win.
to win.
But
I ain't thinking
but
about
if I had to pick somebody, it wouldn't.
Where's your Bahamian pride?
No, I want to
Do
win.
you know that Buddy is leading the league in the month of January in 3-point percentage?
Yeah, like
But he's
50
balling.
something. It's 52%. I think.
Yeah, but
No, I think it was closer to 55. I think he was talking about this.
Okay then. So
Yeah.
let's don't disrespect the
Yeah.
Bahamian sensation.
But I will say this too as well. I think Devin Booker,
That's my
his
pick.
team ain't doing nothing all
That's
year.
my pick.
He gotta win something.
Bro.
So I think Devin Booker gotta win.
My problem with
He ready
Devin.
to ask for a trade, like low key. I think it's that bad in Phoenix.
No.
where-
I think he has another year. It would depend on what you.
I think it's already on his
Yeah,
mind.
he don't want to
if
do
they
that.
get a top 1-2 draft pick, that team is loaded. Because they're either gonna
I
draft,
don't have
they're either
enough
gonna draft
faith
Zion
in the
Williams
front
or they're gonna
office
draft
to do what
RJ
needs
Barrett.
to do to create a winning environment.
Okay, but they're gonna.
Oh, wait, because remember they changed the draft enough. But we ain't talking about that right now.
No.
But anyway, we ain't talking about that right
But
now.
yeah, I think Devin is gonna go.
So,
shoot. the
Yo, we got
lights out.
Devin. We won Buddy win. Let's put that out there. Buddy love. Buddy heals. We represent 2-4-2. God, I hope he calls the Lakers don't make the playoffs. Kings. I hope the Kings.
I hope he go in the playoffs and just
Ball out, right?
right. Like I know
But-
even if they got
Okay,
the
my
18,
pick-
they
my
got to
pick
play the
go
Warriors.
with you,
I want him just score like 30 points on Clay head.
Okay, we ain't there, man. I ain't talking about
I
that.
there,
man.
boy.
All right, my pick for 3 point. My pick for 3 point. Let me get that Seth Curry. I think Seth Curry got something to prove today. Let me get that Seth Curry.
You told that boy be quiet to say that.
First of all, I used to go to school with him, shout out Liberty University. But I think Seth Curry got this one coming out today. So I got Seth Curry.
I'll tell you this.
You got Booker.
Okay.
You got Booker.
I'm going Booker.
I mean, of course, you know, I got my buddy.
You got Buddy.
But it's usually when you look at 3-point shooting competition, it's usually the person with the laziest shot. When I say the laziest shot, people who do not have to jump
Too
high.
much movement.
Right. And the dude who probably have the laziest shot in this competition is Danny Green.
Or
I'm
Chris
looking
Middleton.
Chris Middleton. But I think Danny Green is a better shooter than Chris Middleton. Danny Green been there before.
But Danny Green, yeah, he kind of streaky.
Yeah, I mean everybody here. With the exception of Steph.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we being really disrespectful by nobody picking Steph Curry, the greatest
That's
shooter in
true.
NBA
That's
history.
true. That's true.
But
I think you have too much going on.
Yeah,
there.
But
he's
this
like-
isn't really a Steph Curry type of competition.
He's won it before. He's won it like once or
Once.
twice. Okay, how many times do you need to win it?
Once, I'm just saying.
But
even if it-
you
even
talk
like
about next.
three
Why you
times,
say
once.
Joe Harris?
He doesn't even know who Joe Harris is.
Joe
Come on,
Harris
bro.
just killing one
He's
team.
on my fantasy team, killing punks right now.
But-
I'm a Nets believer,
But
honestly.
it's
Joe
usually
Harris?
typically
No,
typically
you
it's the
gotta put
dudes
some
it's
respect
the
on
dudes
that
with the
white
set
boy
shots. Set shots, like dudes who don't have to jump really high. You know, who got a lazier shot.
Why nobody feeling Nowitzki though?
Too
I
old.
think the Vinci that's going there to say that.
Yeah, that's too old.
I feel
No,
like
he's
he
gonna
can
go
treat
try to
it.
win.
I feel like he could treat it like a shoot around.
6 years ago, 7 years ago, I'm all in on Doig because again, lazy shot.
But he
But-
ain't enough energy to get around that.
You don't think
I
so?
didn't do
think that's-
no
You think
to
that's
win
too
it.
easy? I think
To
you
win
think that
it,
too easy.
3
to get
rounds.
to get around that.
3 rounds.
Yeah,
That- come on, bro. It's not.
and
as easy.
I think Buddy have a really good shot, so I'm not knocking Buddy. I think he have a really
Listen,
good shot.
don't forget, I put Buddy all the way 2-4-2 to the world.
And like you say, and you like you were saying earlier, I think he's a dog. I think Buddy is a dog, like by coming out to win. I think all them Kings are dogs, but that's why. So far, I picking all. I like
love
the
that
De'Aaron
Kings
Fox.
team, boy.
Buddy is some second wide. What'd you say?
I go with Bucko.
You
All right,
go
Bucko,
I
Bucko.
go Bucko. though.
Okay.
I go with day and time.
All right, Lily.
Okay,
He's
okay,
streaky.
okay. I like it.
So,
Streaky, man.
you say Buddy, right?
He's streaky.
Yeah, I mean, I'm Buddy's my pick.
Buddy,
Final answer.
Damn,
Damn.
Booker, and I taking Seth Curry. All right, we can see that one workout. I want to put some respect on Seth
I
Curry.
tell you
him.
this. I got a $1 bet. I know for sure Seth Curry isn't gonna win. for real?
Man, put some Mountain Dew in it, like scanning, shining, sharpie. No, man, for real though. All right, so boom, moving on. The best part of the whole All-Star weekend, I think that's why everybody watch. It has been getting better over the past couple of years.
I actually think this needs to be the second event instead of the last event.
And what you think should be the last event, the 3.8?
Yeah,
Mm.
that's the direction the league is in.
3.8.
But let's go.
We got the dunk competition. Since there's only a couple of names, I'm gonna call them out. We got Dennis Smith Jr., we got Miles Bridges, we got John Collins, and then we got Diallo from OKC. Who you got? Miles Bridges.
You know what? I see him as a big game dunker. He's an in-game dunker. You remember Bobby Sura?
yeah, I know.
You remember Bobby Sura? Like
Brown.
right.
He's a- yeah.
Like Bobby Sura every week for the Cavs, he had a highlight dunking off somebody. They put him in the dunk out and he literally had 2 dunks. The tomahawk and a reverse jump.
Okay, see this dude like he got it.
Okay.
He got it.
Dennis Smith Jr.
Who else y'all got?
That's my second.
It's over.
That's my second pick.
He's by far the most creative out of all of them.
I like Bridges, but I feel what you're saying, bro. Because like I feel like I've seen a couple Hornets games and he's just been like
Power,
he could do some
Right, he's gonna
thing.
listen to me.
And I feel the same way about John Collins too.
Now, if he brings a level of creativeness that I'm not aware that he has, because he has that Dominique-esque quality in terms of he could go up and get it, and he coming down with thunder, and those dudes usually get the crowd hype. But if you ask me, the most athletic person in the group is Dennis Smith Jr.
Now, no, Dennis Smith Jr. more athletic.
you-
I love OKC. I watched Diallo. DSJ, way more athletic than him. Now, what I want to say about DSJ, y'all watched the last time he was in dunk competition would have been last year.
Don't forget now. He was coming off an ACL injury.
Because he didn't have a little height.
No, that's the reason why he's slipping the draw, bro.
That's true. Oh, see, my problem was I feel like because he's so small, the hype, the pressure. You ain't get that little extra 2 inch you need to do that extra dunk you want to do.
How tall is Diallo?
He was 6'1". Oh, no way. I can pull it up right now.
Please.
Oh, no, my apologies. He's 6'4".
So they're in 1.9.
1.96.
So 6 meters must say 3.3.
Yeah, it's 3.3. But see, and I like him because now I think he could give me creativity in the air. That's why that's my pick to win the dunk competition. Now I think DSJ got a lot of creativity too, but I holding against him his last performance, and like you say, it might have been that knee injury situation.
Hey, listen, that's who I running with. So,
and you got Bridges. You gonna go with us and help us out and go with Collins?
No, I go with Bridges.
So,
like I like Collins as a dunker, but like I have the same argument.
Are you just gonna mess up happening?
I don't know how creative he
Collins
he can be
the only person to hit all he dunks, and he's gonna win.
See, and that's what I hate about the dunk competitions. Like, honestly, if you keep missing, you keep missing. So no, you're not supposed to get it below, dog. I hate when people winning or advancing because the dude can't make his dunk. So we could see that he was gonna do the bestest dunk in the world. He just couldn't get it in. That nigga do a walk dunk and make it. I guess that's the rule, so you gotta accept it. But I hate to watch that on TV.
A lot of the judges too, no matter how good the dunk is, if you don't hit it the first time, they don't give you a 10.
And the high score, anyway.
Yeah.
You know, I know that's. I mean, right.
And if you think about if you think about it, our favorite dunk competitions, our favorite dunkers, when we go back and watch them, they was hitting them first dunk. So we can't run on.
First dunk. Like when Jordan, you miss the dunk.
Dominique, Vince Carter, T. McGrady, first dunk.
I'll tell you this. I've watched a lot of those dunks, those dunk contests over. A lot of that is nostalgia.
Some of them was misses.
No, I was not misses. Not misses. But you go back and watch it, be like,
I was here thinking
these are not that good.
Best dunk competition I could remember, and I must say I wasn't watching basketball as heavy in the 90s.
Don't say Vince Carter, then don't matter.
The best I could remember right now is Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine.
Okay.
I tell you that. Okay. That brought back memories. Because I tell you this.
That's the best.
The dude. Yes.
And they did it like 2 years in a row.
No. I tell you this.
That's head to head.
I tell you this. Vince Carter was in a competition.
He's by himself.
Remember, it was Steve Francis. It was Tracy
Vince
McGrady.
Carter was not a competition. From the first dunk, we knew that it was over.
Okay,
that was it.
The 360
It's over.
It's over. Ladies and gentlemen, go home.
You're right. Okay, so bad. Continue.
But when Aaron Gordon put that ball under his legs, I was in my. I jump over the dragon. I was in my bed. I was like, oh shit!
I free go too.
He had the best dunk of the night.
I free go too. I thought you should have went
hands down
and lose.
He had the best dunk of the night. Like, there's no way you could have given. No, Carl. There's no way. I don't care what Zach LaVine would have done. After that, it shouldn't have been a 50. Because if that's a 50, then something got to be lower than that.
Nah, Zach LaVine did go from the free throw line.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, like, that was the
but we've seen it. I have never seen somebody do what Aaron Gordon did.
Yeah, but honestly,
and Zach too. Zach is bringing some.
Zach is nasty.
That Aaron Gordon dunk is my favorite dunk, especially with the and the thing was on the
it was on the spinning thing. The whole and he was spinning and it was rotating and he had to come around.
That was it. To me, that was it, and that was one of the.
You see those dunks in street ball dunk competitions. That's the kind of dunk. You don't even see that kind of dunk in those competitions, bro.
Yep.
That's a level of athleticism
That
on a
was-
dunk contest I haven't seen in a while. Like I say, Vince might still probably be my best, my favorite dunker
By himself.
by himself.
Yeah.
But from a competition standpoint, like you was watching Vince for the rest of the company, nobody else was doing anything.
Right,
T-Mac was in
fair,
dunk
fair.
them all.
I don't ever remember a competition
T-Mac was
being
like, yo,
that competitive.
Yeah,
We
but what am I
watched
dunking?
it.
Okay, if you put it like that, fair.
No. Now to give credit to that Dominique one, that was good. Because let me tell you why it's good. Because they was going head to head, and dudes was bringing out moves. Like Dominique was doing some dunks. Like he was taking one step, windmill, tomahawk, boom.
Quick.
Right? Jordan was straight finessing him.
Flying.
Like Jordan was coming in from the side, and he had.
No, so it was a battle. So what you saying was a battle of styles. It was
Right? No, it was
yeah.
power. It was power versus finesse.
Yeah.
You know. So I mean, but that's what to make a good dunk competition, you need two exceptional players and two exceptional dunkers, right? But what has fallen off about the dunk competition is you don't have enough stars in it.
And it's because of how many younger players
Yeah.
these days. First,
Right.
second,
Because like
third year.
none of
I
these
say
dudes are
creativity.
stars.
Yes,
in
creativity
this
too,
game.
right? And because of all the viral dunk videos and stuff like that, just dudes who just know how to dunk. But like when you think about the hype behind dunk competitions, right? Most of the hype come when stars, and you remember when Dwight Howard was in it? Like even though Dwight Howard might not have been a big, like you wouldn't call him a great, fantastic dunker, but when he was in it, you watch it because Dwight Howard is an all-star. You understand me? When Blake Griffin finally was healthy and he was in it like his second year, his dunks was lame, but it was Blake
Because
Griffin,
it
an
was Blake Griffin,
all-star, all-star
and all
player.
that.
And he had nobody going against him, too. Like,
Right, but I think everybody was just scared. 'cause
I think
Blake-
that car dunk wasn't nothing. But
no,
He didn't even
Bro.
jump over the hood.
right. You understand what I'm saying? Like dudes, like if you ever did any of y'all ever watch that Kenny Smith TNT dunk competition?
Oh yes, I used to watch that. I
You
used to
ever watch that?
Like Justin
Like-
Kilgannon and all them niggas. Yeah.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Dudes is jumping over the sunroof.
Yeah.
Literally. Dudes jumping over motorcycles, like dudes are wicked.
And so, like you say, the excitement is to watch your NBA stars dunk
Right.
versus watching
And-
an athletic dunk, because I could see that on YouTube.
Right. So
I see what you're saying.
and I really think it's really since LeBron never went in it.
guess
I ain't gonna
not.
blame LeBron.
Who you
Because
gonna-
LeBron missed the years for him to do it. I think when we was asking LeBron do it in your 10th, 11th, 12th season, we run out.
You gotta
Don't do it.
realize.
He shoulda did
you
it
remember the
earlier.
last dunk competition LeBron was in?
High school,
McDonald's All American.
McDonald's All
And
American.
you know who won the dunk competition?
Not him.
A dude named Josh Smith. I don't know if y'all remember Josh Smith.
Of course, to me, if we don't remember Josh Smith.
Okay, then.
He went to dunk competition before in the NBA.
Yes. So I'm just saying, like,
Okay,
that's
So,
like,
LeBron didn't want to lose. That's simple as that.
Right.
His name
And-
was too big to lose like that.
so besides LeBron, who y'all think should have been and who never was in it?
D Wade.
in-game dunker. In-game dunker.
D Wade used to get so high and so flexy. I think he
In-game
could have done
dunker.
creative things.
In-game
I think
dunker.
it was possible for D Wade to do creative things.
Now, I mean,
And like you say, stardom, he would have been a good star to put in that dunk
yes, I
competition.
mean, yeah, explosive enough.
You know who I say?
Who?
Andrew Wiggins.
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't think he creative enough. What? See, I don't know.
I
see him
think
stick a nigga. He sticks some niggas.
Okay.
I think
never
that would
see
be
him
the
do
Okay.
only
it.
thing he was ever good for.
Okay.
For real?
Yeah.
I know.
Okay. Let's put it like this, right? Word in Minnesota, he used to beat Zach LaVine consistently in dunk competitions in practice.
You told my daughter.
I can check him.
I
I can check
think,
him. We can throw some of the stuff up
He
on the
may,
screen.
he may have one of the highest verticals in NBA history. He's the second highest rated two guard in the last 30 years. Him, Harrison Barnes and Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant coming in number one. Two guard coming out of high school.
Okay.
So Andrew Wiggins, from an athletic standpoint, is legit.
Right, but he don't give, and like from a fan standpoint now, watching him play, nothing about that saying.
No, because he never took his game to the next level.
If
Yeah.
he did it 2 years ago,
And then and get his hype in the dunk
Stop.
competition,
Come
beat him
on.
out, probably like him more.
Right. So I mean,
I
like,
don't think he can play basketball.
I wouldn't go as far
That's a
as
bit
to say
far.
that. You can average
a bit
18
far.
points and know how to play basketball.
basketball.
This is the NBA.
I don't believe that.
There's a certain base level of competency needed.
You know what?
To average 18 points a game.
I think Andrew Wiggins could go there and score, yes, and because he's that athletic. But when you look at the decision making, when you look at his efficiency, when you look at his IQ, I don't think it's there.
Okay, let me tell you.
And he's been in the league way too long.
Let me tell you why
keep
he's
doing the same thing.
Let me tell you why you're saying. Let me tell you why you're saying that.
Okay.
Because you expect more. But if I just showed you his numbers, if I took away the number one overall pick, and I just showed you his numbers for his career, you say that's a solid NBA player.
Anyway, can we move on? What do you want to say about the Rising Star? Let's start with the Rising Star.
I really want to talk about DeAndre Ayton. He's having one of the most historic NBA rookie seasons.
Shout out that Bahamian DeAndre Ayton, Rising Stars game Friday night.
Why is it historic?
Because the only person that's averaged more double doubles in a rookie season is Tim Duncan.
I want to see this.
I'm just saying.
He's averaging 16.5 points, 10.5 rebounds. The only people who come in the league and done that in their rookie season is Shaq,
Tim Duncan and Shaq.
and Tim Duncan.
Now, what I gonna say is I still don't think he plays a winning
And
brand of
he's
basketball.
not- He lazy as shit.
No,
He
man.
lazy as shit.
watch his
I don't
game?
watch enough.
Do you watch his
I
games?
don't watch
Enough.
I love to concede. I don't watch.
He's just pure talent, and it ain't a lot of effort. It's pure
Right.
bigness and
Now,
talent.
let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
He doesn't dog in him. He's gonna be nice.
Oh, he
Let me tell you-
need a Buddy Hield dog.
Let me tell you why I find that weird. Because the one thing coming out of college about him in Arizona is he was hands down the hardest worker in Arizona.
And that's why he looks awkward in the NBA. Like, don't think he looked a little awkward?
Yeah,
It's like,
I think-
and I think they embarrassed him a lot at the beginning of the season. They was crossing him to pieces beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
It happens.
I think he's gonna get better.
Draw Liam's breaky ankle.
I think he's under a lot of pressure. It's a horrible situation.
And
in
Phoenix, I hate that he gone to Phoenix.
Phoenix is a I love it because I'm a personal fan, but it's a horrible situation for him.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. I think there's a lot of bad things in Phoenix right now. There's a lot of losing mentality basketball. And when I say
Yes.
losing mentality basketball, there's a lot of me first basketball. And that
Yes.
could suck the effort out of
And
you.
I think Devin Booker can never change out of that until he goes somewhere else.
No,
I think he's stuck now.
Or we get someone who comes and put him in his place, and I think it's too far gone now
Who
because we
could put
gave
him
him the
in
keys
place?
like
Yeah.
2 years
So,
ago.
so this is the question. So this is the question I have for people from who pulled for Phoenix. Or y'all, is Devin Booker a number one?
Yes.
Yes, he could be. He could be.
I think his defense could have been better if he was in more of a structured situation.
Yes.
I think his
So you're putting
offense-
everything on the coach,
I think everything on the
No.
organization.
on coaching.
Because I think
No.
Jeff Hornacek was a good coach. The organization,
Yes.
fuck him.
No,
I think
I'm
Earl
asking.
Watson
This
was a
is
good
a
coach.
question.
Yeah,
This is a
man.
Earl
question.
Watson was a horrible coach.
I don't think Earl Watson was a bad coach. I think he was
Earl
old
Watson-
school.
Earl Watson didn't know basketball.
He had a better coach.
Ingram?
Yeah.
If the Lakers players were on the Boston Celtics team, I heard someone say the argument. I think
No,
they
no.
would have been way
Brad-
better players.
Brad, with smart man,
I think
smart.
Brad Stevens is a
Brad
little
Stevens
overrated.
is to me.
It's so.
What do you say this now?
I think Brad Stevens is a little overrated.
As a coach?
I think Brad
That's
Stevens
it's
is a little
debatable.
overrated.
No.
Like, why wasn't a lynch right now? Thing, man.
All right, this is the Black Swan Podcast, BLACKSWAAN. Spooty, you have a hot take right now. What's going on?
I think Brad Stevens is a little overrated. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Tell me what spectacular thing he's done with the players. Give me the examples as to why he's one of the best coaches ever.
He great out of bounds players. He's number one in the league for the past few years of out of bounds players to score.
Hold on.
So you wouldn't know but Brown if it wasn't Brad Stevens.
Hold on. He
That's
made,
college.
What,
Hold on.
what college Brown come from?
You're talking about Jalen Brown.
Yeah.
I thought you was talking about where you been in college?
Butler.
Exactly.
Butler
Butler.
University.
Butler.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
So-
Brown
so-
ain't come from Butler.
No, Brad
No,
Stevens.
Brad
came in.
Stevens.
Yeah.
Okay. He made Isaiah Thomas the All-Star.
Isaiah Thomas made himself an all.
Isaiah-
No, sir.
Isaiah Thomas almost
No,
hit
sir.
$100 million because of Brad Stevens.
I don't think that was Brad Stevens.
That's Brad Stevens.
No, it wasn't.
Name me one person that's been better since they left Brad Stevens.
I can't answer that.
Because
Yeah.
nobody.
Nobody's going. They felt.
Nobody really in Boston. Everybody leave.
Everybody.
Rondo leaving. Rondo was under
He
Brad
was-
Stevens for 2 years.
But Rondo balling still no matter what.
He balling now.
Now.
His Pelicans year and Laker year now
I
he
was gonna
balling.
say,
He
yeah.
years before.
He had some years where he's in. No,
He was in-
He had a good
Mavericks-
playoff-
Mavericks years?
He had a good playoff run in Chicago
Oh,
before he went to the.
and that was like
Oh, yeah.
that was like a month.
And then he had
a month
clashes
of a
with
playoff.
Rick Carlisle and Dallas. So,
Right.
like, what are we really going to say about that?
Oh God.
We're saying, I'm telling you this. All Brad Stevens needs now to cement his legacy is a championship. He is the second best coach in the NBA, behind Greg Popovich because he does not have a ring. There's nobody that's gotten more talent.
Rick Carlisle?
No.
You would not say he's a their coach?
Yeah,
He's a good coach.
Eric
I don't think
Spoelstra?
he's better than Brad Stevens.
Eric
I think Eric
Spoelstra?
Spoelstra is better.
I think Brad Stevens is better.
Yeah. Shout out to these.
I think,
But your boy from Portland.
Nate
coach.
McKinney?
Stotts, right?
Yeah, he
Who?
He saw that.
Terry
Coach.
Stotts. Terry
You
Stotts.
mean who had the number 2 or 3 team in the West and then got swept by the
Okay, but
Pelicans?
look at what he did through the whole season. Now, come on, you give it. It
Bro,
happens.
bro,
It happens.
Bro, where do you make your
You
call,
make your
Kyle?
bones in the playoffs. You make your bones in the playoffs.
But
Bro, this dude took
Two players.
Scary Terry. Brad Stevens took Scary Terry. Marcus Smart.
Two
Jalen
rookies,
Brown,
one rookie, one second
Tatum,
player, one 3-year player.
Horford.
all Horford.
To the Eastern Conference Finals.
Now, I
And
will
it took
say-
a Herculean effort by LeBron to beat them.
What someone said though, Brad Stevens is not able to adjust his coaching style now that he has a star like Kyrie Irving.
The one thing that he has to now do is he has to become a better manager. And that's probably the most overlooked part of coaching. The person
Who can manage the players they
the
got?
perfect person in that who is the best manager.
No.
The best manager ever in basketball is Phil Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay, we go.
Okay, and he would have learned, and Steve Kerr would have learned that philosophy directly from
right,
him.
that's true.
You have to know how to manage players. Steve Kerr is not an X's and O man.
He's a
He's a manager.
personal man.
He's gonna kumbaya you to pieces.
Same thing
We gonna
with-
smoke some
same thing
weed.
with Gentry.
We gonna read some
Alvin
books.
Gentry.
I think they need to give Mark Jackson another year. He did a good job.
Mark Jackson is another person who is very personable with
I-
players.
let me-
Mark
Steve Kerr
Jackson
actually
couldn't stop
helped them
sleeping
a
with
bit.
horse.
Okay.
Yes, he changed something. He
Hold on,
changed
hold on.
something. We
Let's put it
be
this.
getting into real other topics.
No. But it was some philosophies that changed under Kerr that made it happen. Stephen Curry started playing off the ball more. Right? Steve Kerr also brought Draymond from the deep of the bench into the
focal
starting
point,
lineup.
Or the focal point of the offense.
Andre Iguodala started coming off the bench.
And they started doing that small
The
ball
small
thing.
ball. He brought the same. Don't forget, Steve Kerr before he came to Golden State had the small ball philosophy
With
in
your
Phoenix.
boys. With your boys.
Yes.
In Phoenix.
Yeah.
So he looked at the talent. He said, "This is what we're gonna do."
And he made a good decision to go work there.
But we,
Now,
Yeah, anybody.
now you know what's funny?
no one didn't know that.
I just there's a dude named Doug Dockley. He's a reporter for Fox Sports News, Sports Network.
Right? The
White boy, right?
Still here. Yeah.
Monte Ellis was traded
Everybody,
from Golden State,
everybody
right?
was mine.
Yeah.
Do you know that the general manager from Golden State said you could have Monte Ellis or Stephen Curry, whichever one you want. And the only reason why the dude went with Monte Ellis because Steph Curry had ankle problems.
The Michael problems. But dog, the whole city in Golden State was mad when they traded Monte Ellis.
I think they
Because
traded-
remember that was recently after they had beat the
they-
8 seed and they beat that 1 seed and it's like, you'll trade the best nigga.
And I think they traded for Andrew Bogut because he went to Milwaukee.
Yeah, they did.
that
okay.
was the trade right there, but changed their whole franchise. But I don't think Mark Jackson could have taken them over that hump.
I'm not saying he
I don't
couldn't.
think-
I'm not
I
saying he
didn't
couldn't.
think so.
I don't think they're 73-9 with Mark Jackson.
Probably because he wouldn't bring enough fun to the game for them. Because you know Mark Jackson was.
And then he wasn't up and down.
Yeah,
either.
he more
He
of
wasn't
a
up and down.
hard-nosed kind of guy, and his offense wasn't that fast-paced.
No.
I don't think he ever would have do that small ball thing.
No, that definitely wouldn't have happened. And you wasn't shooting 23 pointers a game under Mark Jackson.
All right, so we get super off topic. So let's get into the last segment. Whatever. Is there anything more to be said about the Rising Stars game? Any more notable players, young players y'all want to shout out?
shout out Doncic. I don't think we took the wrong pick. I think
If you talk about the Phoenix Suns one more goddamn time on this All-Star podcast.
no, but I think honestly he could have been the #1 pick if Phoenix didn't have to take Ayton.
I think it was possible. You
Like,
could not
that
take
dude
that
is
American.
amazing.
He even an American.
He
but
been
you couldn't
high
take that
school and college
in America.
Phoenix.
They could not take him. You feel
Yeah.
me? So I don't think that was an issue.
I think Doncic is definitely benefiting from white height. He's nice, but he's benefiting from white.
I'm not gonna say.
They're pushing him. They're pushing him.
He's not a rookie.
I agree that the media might be pushing him, but I'm not gonna say it because he is exceeding expectations.
boy,
He's
nice.
matching the hype and exceeding it.
I think
so
he's
they're
in
like
a great
he's
situation.
underperforming, and they trying to give us something.
He's
giving it to us.
Okay.
He's giving it to our favorite players. So
Okay.
after one more thing before you go. After he said it's easier to score in the NBA, you know who he gone and played? He gone and played the Portland Trailblazers, Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum. These niggas was dogs. These niggas is dogs. They going out
Not
there.
on defense,
He
though.
killed them.
These
No,
niggas was
defense,
leading by like 13, 14,
Dame
15
and
points
CJ
in like the
for 6
deep
straight.
into the third quarter. I was watching
George is
that
like
game.
6'7",
6'5", 6'6". Yeah. No, but I'm just saying, dog. Don't say he's a player, dog. Don't say white.
Yeah,
I think
but-
Gordon Hayward is white hype.
No.
Doncic just plays some ball.
Gordon Hayward is the true was the truth in Utah.
Cool.
He was a bona fide all-star.
I still think it was white hype in Utah. He was nice. He was a nice person on this
Every
team.
very good white player gets
Could be white hype. Okay.
Yes.
But I don't know if I'm going to attribute that a lot to Doncic because I say Doncic really is
That boy
outperforming
different.
our favorite
Okay.
players.
He's not a
Okay.
rookie.
Different.
Okay, I mean, he
different.
just told you that DeAndre Ayton is
That
averaging
record,
16 and 10,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
You basically
As a rookie.
two more made baskets from averaging
20 and 10
20
as
and
a
10.
rookie.
And you,
But ain't no wins coming from that.
And he's
Whereas
not even gonna get Rookie of the Year.
Doncic giving you wins.
what wins? What position are they in the playoffs?
They 12. No, they 12 or 13. But that's way more wins than Phoenix. And Doncic getting them wins. Not no Harrison Barnes wasn't getting them wins. DSJ wasn't getting them wins.
JJ
It was
Barea.
JJ Barea was getting the wins.
Yes.
I wouldn't say.
Bro,
Doncic is nice.
Smoothie, no more drinking before the podcast.
Pull it up. What the win-loss percentage is after Barea
Came
got
back.
injured.
That's true. They got better.
All right.
Okay.
So my thing is that, again, I'm not saying he's not a nice player,
Mhm.
but the engine is behind him.
Okay.
The engine is behind him.
Okay, fair.
All right.
Definitely.
Fair.
And what-
Fair.
and-
Definitely.
and
They
what else
want
did
a great white
what,
player.
What,
Yes.
what else did Mark Cuban did? We can get the second whitest player in the league.
And
yeah,
they're
we
gonna
trade
break
Star
the
Porzingis,
NBA
that
next
white
year.
European player.
What do you say? European is better than AAU?
They are going to break the NBA next year. I'm telling you.
I don't think so. I
First
still
of all,
need to see what
they
Kristaps
need another
Porzingis
piece.
look like. I think he injury
Another
prone.
piece.
You know,
What other
Kristaps
piece?
Porzingis. Okay, Kristaps Porzingis compared to Yao Ming in terms of his height, he's 7'3".
Uh-huh.
Boy, that's very, very injury prone potential.
Yes.
I'm scared for that. I don't know if I'm gonna see a 7'3" dude do the things he's like the way he
Okay.
plays at 7'3". I don't know if he gonna last.
I'm gonna name you two. Unfortunately, they're all white. The people are gonna name you, right? But I'm gonna name you two of them. Rick Smith. Remember Rick Smith from Indiana
remember
Pacers?
Smith.
Yeah.
And he
Alright.
he had a good run, a little run.
Right? So Bruno Ilgauskas. I think Ilgauskas from the Cleveland
He had a
Cavaliers.
real, he had a
that
real
was
good
nice.
run. He had a
Yeah.
real good
Both
run.
careers cut short from foot problems. Both players 7'2" and taller.
Mhm.
All right?
And they was nice.
I don't see it happening, bro.
Long term, no, and he done injured.
I don't
early.
see 10 years.
Ilgauskas wasn't injured early. He started getting injured later in his career. This nigga getting injured
See
early.
nigga Rick Smith, he's
He
gonna
got
be
to turn a shooter.
He got him turned into a pure shooter. All that dunking and boats.
Off the
He
rim.
can't do that shit no more.
really. I
Now,
don't see it.
now he has the great perfect Dirk to follow into. Now Dirk, if anybody can teach you how to play smooth and away from injury, it's Dirk.
Yeah,
so
but-
I glad Dirk
but
in that
they-
Dallas still
organization.
need another piece.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah, but they have
money-
the right
they have money under
foundation.
the cap, though. They have
They
money
got
under
the
cap.
right
Who
foundation.
want to go to Dallas?
With
That's a
Doncic,
nice
with Doncic
situation.
and Kristaps Porzingis, you might have one of the best teams if you go there.
You think Kyrie will go with him?
They don't need a Kyrie.
You think?
I think Butler will go there. Jimmy Butler will go there.
No.
Because Jimmy Butler will go there and he'll be the number one guy.
I honestly think Jimmy don't fit
Like-
nowhere.
Okay, but this is the problem.
I don't see Jimmy fitting nowhere.
That's some real shit just now. But Jimmy is not a one.
No, he ain't gonna be the one. Doncic gonna be the one. Doncic will be the
And
one.
the fact that Jimmy can think he better than Doncic
Right,
is the
right.
problem.
Yeah, and I think they
Where
can.
do Jimmy
Cuban
fit?
know how
Where
to.
can he
Jimmy-
fit?
Cuban know how to.
Jimmy,
Rub
no,
some niggas.
no,
Cuban
sir.
know how to
no,
do
sir.
it.
Jimmy needs to go to. He need to play with a dude like Kawhi. He need to play with a dude like LeBron.
Someone who will let you.
Somebody who is born. If Jimmy ain't got respect for you, that ain't wait.
Yeah, you right. So I don't see him. I don't see.
But like you say, I don't see him with too many places.
No.
Yeah, I don't see him at too many places.
No, I'll tell you this right now.
You see how Durant is carrying on? I think if he were to play with Durant, there'd be some blow ups with Durant. Because he too
no,
hard.
No, I think he'll have respect for Durant and Steph.
You saying respect? I still think they'll get to them tough moments where he could be so hard. Where I don't know if Durant can take that.
Not as extreme, but I view Jimmy as a Dennis Rodman type.
Yes, very eccentric. You don't know what to expect from him.
I don't think so.
No. Understand where I'm coming from. To get the best out of them,
you need them to be.
They need to play with players they respect.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So when Rodman was in Detroit and he played with the Joe Dumas and the Isaiah Thomas and the Bill Lamberts and he played under Chuck Daly
and they excelled.
He was a monster. He played under Popovich too, you know, but he didn't respect David Robinson those. So Pop traded him. Then he went and played with freaking the Chicago Bulls. And basically San Antonio literally gave them 3 championships.
A lot of people would say, but they attribute them championship to Pippen and Rodman too. They don't leave Rodman out. You don't leave Rodman out.
I'm not trying to sell Jordan short or anything.
Hell
I'm
no.
just saying, like, Rodman.
You need 2 other pieces.
Certain players need to play with people they respect. You understand
I'd
me?
say that about Jimmy.
Okay, talking about Jimmy and All-Star, right? You ought to put Jimmy in for Russell.
For Russell who?
Who Russell?
Who are the Russell? DeAndre Russell.
But you all disrespect. Yeah, Russell Westbrook one more time. DeAndre Russell.
Oh.
Jimmy. And if Jimmy was in the East the whole time, DeAndre Russell would have never been there. Simple as that.
East the whole time.
He got traded from the West to the East.
Yeah.
So if he was in the East,
like he played with Minnesota this year. I forget that.
He played with 3-4 years.
No, more than that. Maybe like 3-4 weeks.
He played like almost a month, 2 months.
Yeah, but he played for a minute. But so I think if he was in the East the whole time,
don't forget now. What happened is he used to sit out games.
Sit out a lot.
Like he'd just be like,
back to back, sit out.
I ain't playing tonight. I think I feel that.
I think he should have been there.
Let's close out the thing real quick. All right. Before we get into who win. Friday night, Rising Stars game. Go out to watch that or stay home to watch that. Talk to the people.
Stay home
to watch the Rising Stars. All right, Saturday night. That's a 3-point dunk competition skills challenge. Go out to watch that. Stay home to watch that.
It can be hype.
All right, go out to watch that. That's a sports bar. That's a restaurant bar. Go with your girl or go with your boys.
Maybe girl is a down girl.
If you don't got to
we got all the fellas on the show. We got all the fellas on the show.
If you ain't got to...
Yes, me and my girls always watch All-Star Weekend together. Continue.
If you don't have to explain to her who everybody is, then it's cool. But if you have to explain to who everybody is...
All right.
Take away from it.
Yeah.
And then...
Yes, that's your boy.
Then Sunday night, the big game. Where to go? Stay at home and watch that or go to watch that?
I think that's home.
All right, boom. Now, the big game. Who gonna win that big game? Team LeBron, Team
And
Giannis.
just to let y'all know, right? The Hawks beat the Lakers 117.
Oh yeah, Lakers ain't making the playoffs.
Hold on.
I was saying that for 2
And
weeks.
just to let y'all know, I think
so that means Suns ahead of the tankathon right now. No, we need
Knicks.
Cleveland.
Knicks ahead of them.
Oh yeah, we need Knicks to lose.
I think at one point in time the Lakers was leading like 38-18 or something like that. Again, I just
let's not talk. This is not what we come here for today. Who gonna win? Team LeBron or team losing LeBron or Team Giannis?
Team
I think LeBron will win.
Team
But it's
LeBron?
gonna be tight.
You say tight. You say LeBron. You say LeBron. I got Team LeBron too.
So I go with LeBron.
Who the MVP is?
Giannis.
What? On a losing day?
You can't be an MVP and lose.
What?
MVP. If you pick Team LeBron, you gotta give me somebody off that team.
Durant gonna hog and I think he can get it. I think Durant.
I think Irving got something to prove.
Who?
So Kyrie Irving. If Team LeBron win, I think Kyrie Irving got something to prove.
Your boy won everything this year.
Who?
Harden. He won everything. He won everything.
That's a good choice too.
He won everything.
That's a good choice too. But if Team Giannis were to win, who y'all got?
Giannis.
Giannis?
Because Giannis is gonna be the reason they win.
All right.
If they win,
Paul George or Westbrook to me.
Yeah.
I think it's one of them Thunder boys can get them now win if they win.
Yeah.
But I feel like if they win, your boy can win it for them.
Who, Giannis?
Kemba Walker. Because he's the.
They might give it to him, yeah. So they might be pushing it to him.
He's the unofficial ambassador of the
so
All-Star
they might
game.
be pushing it for him and all that good stuff. And then again, let's not forget Curry now. Curry might feel pressure to overperform now
because you know what?
He's going against
Curry,
all the head niggas.
No, not just that.
He from Charlotte.
He from North Carolina.
Oh yeah, Curry might want to get that MVP because he's from there. Let me score with 70 points off three.
I'm just saying, like, dudes just take that personal.
Yeah.
Like I mean,
that might mean something.
That means something.
As well as other players might know that too, and they might say, you know,
and they'll defer.
Because remember that year they were trying to get Tracy McGrady to win that year,
right?
And they didn't win the game, but they were trying dead hard to get McGrady to win.
And then I think the year Kobe Bryant went to Philly. Like he let everybody know, like, hey,
I come in to win.
I come in.
That's different. Kobe's a dog. He tell them I come in to win. You got to beat me out for this. That's why I think Westbrook or Paul George might get it. But all right, now to be in, we got a whole lot. We got to cut the shit up out of this. Some of that extra talk, we was talking about basketball, we got to put them aside as bloopers, background information, or whatever. But this is the All-Star podcast. I appreciate you guys coming
I think
through.
you can't give Spooty no more flit.
Yeah, we mean
that
no,
radio
Rod
drink,
Stevens
no more,
is overrated.
No more drinking and
Giannis
smoking.
is going to win MVP, and they're going to win.
No more. Spooty walk out the room.
Hot takes.
Spooty walk out the room. Spooty walk out the
DeAndre
room.
Ayton is one of the most historic rookies, and not even a hot
Phoenix
take.
Suns. Phoenix Suns gonna be champions next year.
Suns
Anyway,
2020.
Caprell, appreciate you coming through. Carl, appreciate
Anytime,
you coming
man.
through.
Anytime.
Spooty, you know how always go. It's the Black Swan Podcast. BLACKSWAAN. I'm your host, I'm Snuffy Dog Smith. Be sure to look out for us next week. Next week we got some carnival. Whole week full of carnival. A lot of bongi shaking. A lot of conversation. All-Star Weekend gonna be hype as fuck. Hopefully you see this on Wednesday, but if you see this on
Loki, I
Thursday,
heard they gonna
we
be in
working
the
dead
Bahamas.
hard. Spooty, come on, man. We trying to end the podcast.
So Tuesday we come back and talk about this?
Huh? We gotta do something next. We gotta do something next because we know we're supposed to cover the NBA, but boy, we run on all night. But this All-Star game, we was talking about the Phoenix Suns for no fucking reason. But anyway, Black Swan Podcast, BLACKSWAAN. Until next time, peace.